Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rian Amda. I'm from class 6A, and today I'm gonna explain about the error analysis of taxonomy. So let's move on to the first of definition. Taxonomy of error is a branch of science that classifies types of errors. So what are the types of errors? The classification of errors. These taxonomies classify errors according to the language component or linguistic constituent or both of them, which is affected by the error. So, Dulay et al. In 1982 divide errors into the following categories. The first one is omission, additions, misformation, and misordering. So, what is it? Omission means that an item which must be present in well form utterance is absent. There is an evidence that grammatical morphemes, or we can read as noun and verb inflections, articles, prepositions, are omitted more often than content morphemes which carry the meaning. For instance, the sentence "she's secretary." The grammatical morpheme is and a are omitted. The second one is additions. So additions are the second category of the surface strategy taxonomy and also the opposite of omissions. The presence of an extra item which mustn't be present in a well-formed utterance is characteristic for additions. Dulay divide them into three categories. Double markings as in did you went there. B. Regularization, ships, cat it. Simple addition which contains and the rest of additions. So next, misinformation refers to the use of the wrong form of morpheme and structure. For instance, in the sentence I understand the course, this is an irregular verb and past tense is misformed. I should say I understood, not I understand it. And the last one is misordering. We talk about misordering when we across an utterance where a morpheme or a group of them is incorrectly placed. As in, I get up at 6 o'clock always, where always is misordered. In English, adverb of frequency are positioned immediately before the verb. I have to say, I always get up 6 o'clock, not I get up at 6 o'clock always. Okay, let's move on to the this is my error. So the first one is English, the most commonly spoken language in the world. So my mistake is English, the most is wrong. The correct one is English is the international spoken language in the world, and there are 400 million native speakers and 2 billion people learning it as a second language. This means that there are about 2.4 billion people in the world who speak English. And the error is that this means that it actually should be this means there are. This means there are, not that. That is omitted. And in short, the reason is a need for an international language. It's same that actually it should be omitted before need. So it could be the reason is international language need. Communication across countries is factor that shapes world as we know it today. The spread of development and religion science and technology is very dependent on this communication process. Therefore, there is a need to be able to communicate and understand each other. By people from various countries who use different language, this need led to an effort to make a language that countries in the world could understand and use. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.